Well, there's a growing problem in the state of Florida, the destruction of native plant species, and that, of course, all due to development.
But a conservation team at the University of Florida may have a solution. As Fox's Mark Wilson reports, it requires a rare partnership between ecologists and land developers.
Across the state, natural Florida forests are being ripped from their roots, pushed aside, and ground up on site. All in the name of progress, clearing the way for nearly 1,000 people a day moving to the Sunshine State. With all this development, there's often little to no support to save the shrinking number of native Florida plant species.
It's called red maple, and actually they're used as a shade species. During the fall, they turn beautiful, bright red colors.
A team of conservation experts from the University of Florida are now trying to change that. They're urging developers to use native plants in landscaping plans.
Development's happening at a very rapid rate, and if we can incorporate these native plant materials, these things that were in Florida before development happened, there's evidence that that can help to mitigate some of the impacts that this development has on our habitats and our ecology.
The problem, most developers are landscaping with non-native species that require heavy fertilizers and irrigation.
If we select the right native plants, we can reduce the amount of water that's needed to maintain landscapes over the long term, which is very beneficial for our water quantity and quality.
And that's important to Florida's economy as well.
Up there is a red bay, Persea.
UF Masters recipient Kayla Hess recently identified 273 native plant species on this plot of land, slated for development right outside of Gainesville. She says 80 of those are suitable plants for Florida urban landscaping.
Right here we have what's called the featherbush, Lyonia lucida. And this is more of a shrubby species that you can probably use in urban landscape as like sort of a hedge.
Her work led to this publication. It includes native plant salvaging strategies for developers, like allowing native species nurseries to harvest plants from a site before construction begins.
You know, a developer reads this and kind of it's a light bulb, then that's great. I like the thought that this publication is to kind of be an education tool and to show the readers some solutions.
Yes, it will take an effort of the developer. The more we communicate with the developers and interact with them and work with them to do more environmentally responsible practices, we see it as an opportunity to build trust and to actually start to make this, what development is happening, better.
Creating a path towards conserving and sustaining the real Florida.
Mark Wilson, Fox 35 News.